What a night for a fight! We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Exaction.
There can only be one, Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko. Ricky Hitman Hatton, this all-time great welterweight, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
Well, that's how it looks on paper, Johnny, but let's see how it plays out.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Hiding out of the red corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous two-division champion of the world, Vasyl Lomachenko. Hiding out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, here is Ricky Hitman Hatton.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Left shot lands. Good right hand. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter. And misses with that jab. Nice shot with the left. They score again with the left hand. That left scores. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? There's the bell for round two. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What a punch. Jab just got blocked. He gets out of the way of that left hand. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put me on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. Exchange here from both men. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. The bell rings and we start the third. What can you expect between these two lighter weight fighters?
Oh, my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
He misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice punch. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Defending. Good left hand. He just misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who... On to the fourth we go. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes when they're building a ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can you believe what we're seeing? With that jab. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Back to life now, starting to land some punches. That one lands. athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance without...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
And parries that left jab away. Both men step back for just a moment. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he misses with that jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
As long as they don't get...
Here we go in the 6th round. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That's a scoring left hand. You don't want to trade shots. There's a right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Missed him with that uppercut. Got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how... Round 7, here we go. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you where they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Back to life now, starting to land some punches. Neither man really defending themselves. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. And there's the bell for round 8. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They score that left hand. Just missed with that left jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. A script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Both men step back for just a moment. Hatton has been clipped. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know. And we enter the night. Can't find a home in that jab. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
There's a scoring blow. That punch lands. nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice slip to avoid the jab. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Right punch. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? Punch, and Ricky Hatton is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. We've made it to round 10. Neither man really defending themselves. This fight has a real good flow to it. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good punch. High punch. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters do. Let's start 11. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Quick punch scores. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight... Who thought we would have made it to 12? Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Solid punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That jab won't score. Another scoring shot there. Throws the jab but does not score. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.